In today's video, we will be exploring an abandoned mental asylum built in 1894. The facility contains 28 separate buildings dispersed over a landscape of approximately 120 acres. Built in the late 1800s by the lowest bidder for a cost of $241,000, the hospital opened with a staff of 41 people. By 1972, the hospital had grown to be one of the region's largest employers, with a staff of 840. As of July 2009, patients were no longer admitted to the facility, and 12 years later, it shut down for good. The closure was urged due to the age of the building, 115 years old at the time, and in very poor condition with asbestos, no air conditioning, and even flooding. Let's jump right into this video and check this place out. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be exploring this massive abandoned insane asylum right here in front of me. So this place has been abandoned for the last few decades, and it was built back in the late 1800s, the 1890s. So this place has a pretty interesting history. It's been around a very, very long time, and it's been abandoned now for quite a while. This place is pretty decayed inside. A lot of it's starting to fall apart. Here's like your main front door. What's interesting is the grounds here are all still maintained. The grass is cut. They still plant flowers here. Like, look at these nice flowers that they have out here. But the building's boarded up and completely abandoned. Look at the details on this brickwork. I'm going to zoom into some of these. Yeah, that's amazing. And then here by the main front door, it's got a board on it. But take a look at that stained glass right there. Gorgeous. It's on both sides. Nice stone archway there. And this place is massive. There's the main building that we're looking at now, and then there's quite a few other outbuildings that connect to it. All right, here's the far right section of the building if you're looking at it from the front. So this section's fenced off. This building goes to there, and then there's two more buildings after that that are both abandoned. You can see one of them there. Nice stone foundation, beautiful brickwork and designs up there. The architecture here is very, very cool. And then this curved room here is very interesting. I can't wait to see this from inside. I think that's going to be really neat. Lots of boarded up windows and stuff. Yeah, this place is huge. Grounds are very nicely maintained here. Beautiful buildings here. It's too bad these are sitting abandoned, because these could be repurposed and used for something else, which was the plan maybe 20 years ago. They were going to repurpose these, but they started in a small section and nothing else has been done. And there's a bunch of smaller buildings over here too that are still very large. Look at that, the old swings there. So yeah, there's this building. Dual diagnostics, inpatient services, dental clinic in that one. There's another one here. Still lights on, there's actually still power. Wow, this place has so many buildings. There's this big one here too. All these are completely abandoned. So yeah, I think that's about it for out here, guys. Let's get inside and check this place out. I can't wait. So I'll meet you guys in the building. All right, guys, we are now inside of this abandoned insane asylum. Now, this place is absolutely massive. We have so much to check out here. I'm really excited to see this one. As you can see, it's decayed. It's been abandoned for a while. And that is security right there, that white Suburban. Literally right there. So we have to be very careful there. Our security guards on premises, I think there's 2 or 3 security guards, so we gotta be careful, but this place is massive. There's so many buildings. They're all connected underground, I believe. So we're gonna be checking this place out. So we're on the lower level right now. This is where I made my way inside. 3D survey point, do not remove. No idea what that's for. It's moldy, it's been there a while. That goes upstairs. Fire safety procedure. Recreation. Not sure exactly what this room would have been. They've installed these throughout the building. These were not here when this place is operational. This is 2013, 2014, 2016. I don't even know if they run these anymore, to be honest. Because they installed these when it was abandoned just to try to keep it from decaying in here, but I don't even think these run. Because I think a tube would have been hooked up to this that ran along this wire. So yeah, I don't think they're running that. It's pretty decayed in here. Super moldy ceiling. Recreation boardroom, huh. So yeah, a lot of these asylums had these kind of recreation areas like this, which is definitely interesting. I keep hearing weird noises in here. Here's another one of these blowers. Wow, that door is absolutely destroyed, broken. I don't even know where that came from. Kitchen area here. I'm not gonna go in every room, but we'll see. We'd be here for days if we were looking through everything. This asylum is absolutely massive. This is just one ward. Did you guys hear that? Marble stoles. Every asylum has that for whatever reason that I've been in. Guys, I don't know what that noise was. It sounded like somebody banging on like a door or window. That is strange. This place is super creepy. Been abandoned for years. That's cool. Oh, that would have been for shuffleboards there in the hallway. This is probably my favorite part so far, guys. Look at this. This is a bowling alley. Like, that is so cool. Just a 2-lane bowling alley. And believe it or not, this is actually kind of common for the asylums of this era, these Victorian era asylums. So I guess some of the patients would be allowed to come here and bowl. And like the seating there, like that's so cool. So I don't know exactly how this works. There's even an ashtray. Like if everybody was allowed to come here, or you'd have to, you know, earn this some way, I'm not sure, but this is so cool. So yeah, maybe if you were good or whatever, they'd let you come here. I'd have no idea how that would work. And then down here at the ends, obviously, where the pins were set up, you can see there where they would go. Yeah, this is very old and really, really cool. So there'd probably be somebody down here that would set the pins up. That would be like their job, I imagine. Bowling lane maintenance. That's cool. But yeah, guys, that is amazing. When do you ever see a bowling alley? I've only ever been in a couple abandoned bowling alleys before, so this is cool. A little bit of graffiti in here, but for the most part, this place is still in very good shape, other than the natural decay. That's what's really taken a toll on this place. It's hard to walk in here because you have all these furnaces or whatever. What is that noise? Sounds like somebody walking upstairs. Boiler room, all these have asbestos, so I'm not walking in there. There's a lawnmower right outside. They're cutting the grass right. That's what that noise is. Literally through these boarded windows. Somebody's mowing the lawn. Down on this level, it is fully boarded. Very dark. I don't know what else is really down here. Oh my gosh, look at that door. This place is just in a state of decay. Stairway there. Elevator, that could work. There is power in here. Gotta be really careful with the light when we get on the levels that are not boarded, because the groundskeeper's right there mowing the lawn. Arrows point this way. What does that mean? Another bathroom. More boilers and stuff there. And then this hall connects to the other building, I believe. These gas lines are new because that goes right through the door. You can't shut the door. So these must run off of gas. The light on down there. Oh, but this part of the pipe's cut off. See, all this stuff isn't being used anymore. The lawnmower right now is right there. Yeah, we're in like the basement. Kind of want to get up a level. Where do these windows look out? I don't even know where that is. Whenever I see those little red lights like that, I think it's a motion detector. So I think we're in the main building now. I'm gonna try to find the stairs, guys. I'll meet you when we find the stairs. All right. Make our way upstairs. We gotta be careful. Oh. They're right there, guys. The one more. Okay. We gotta go up somewhere else. The lawnmower is sitting like 10 feet from that door. They're literally cutting the grass right there. Let's see what's down here. We're underground right now in the tunnels between the buildings. This was closed off. Somebody smashed it open. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Look at the decay in here, guys. So are we in the main building yet? I don't know. That is the main building we're looking at across there, so we might not even be at the main one yet. I can't believe how decayed this is down here. I didn't know it was this bad at this place. I thought this was one of the ones in better shape, but I'm wrong. Because I've been in a lot of abandoned, like, asylums and hospitals. And yeah, this is pretty decayed. That's boarded up. These ones they didn't board. Alright guys, we're heading up. Oh wow. Very decayed up here too. Goes up another floor. Oh wow. This place is so decayed. Gotta shut my light off here. Okay, I don't see security there. Very hot, humid in here. Oh my gosh, it's so mossy. Nature's really taking this place over. Oh wow. Glass blocks there. Gotta watch out for all the ceiling here that's caved in. Bathroom, this is great for photos. If you guys want to see my pictures of abandoned places, make sure you check out my Instagram. I'm posting on there all the time, stuff just like this. So, yeah. Elevator. So this is the ground floor now. We're out of the basement. Look at that carpet. This is boarded off. Somebody's ripped it right off of there. Gotta be careful with my light here. hear the electrical panel buzzing. That's where the maintenance people are, right outside that door. So we can't go there. This is tarped off for some reason. What's in there, guys? I don't know. If it's walled off like that, there's probably something in there that like people shouldn't be in there, like, you know, hazardous materials, probably a lot of asbestos. This front section here is in a lot better condition. Okay, let's sneak over to these stairs. Yeah, so we're not in the main building yet. We're in another smaller building. The main building's gonna be amazing. What's that, roof access? Yeah. Oh yeah, so here's another one of the wards. That's definitely cool. So all these rooms are numbered. These are probably patient rooms. That one's pretty big. Maybe not, I don't know. Gotta be very careful near these windows, but I don't see anybody out there, so I think we're good. This is a very tricky one to do. Gotta kind of sneak in here when nobody's looking. Yeah, just like the other side, they walled these sections off. People smashed it right down. Here's the patient rooms. So you have one of these doors with a deadbolt, and then very thick polycarbonate over the windows. Polycarbonate and then metal mesh, like the thick gauge metal mesh. Wow, yeah, there's no way you'd ever get through that. And even these doors, solid commercial door. So that's kind of interesting to see some of these patient rooms. Oh wow, look at the lock that they put. That's to hold it open and then they lock it closed too. And a tiny little room is basically like a jail cell. "23W. Don't know what that means. Got a bathroom here. Toilet. Again, the marble, very common in these institutions like this. I like the look of the marble though, it looks good. Chalkboard there. Farther you get down this hall, the more decayed it gets. That's cool. We got a bathroom here, glass blocks, ceiling caved in. A lot of glass blocks. This was for the ventilation. That would have hung up on there. Oh wow. That room's flooded. Okay, so that's the building we started in, where we came in the basement. Then we went through the tunnel to this one. So we went underneath the road. Now we're in this, and then next is the main building. All right. Yeah, that's about it for here. Although this is kind of cool, the window coverings here. So that's building F over there. I don't know which one we're in now, but I think that's about it for here. So let's make our way back to the tunnels and we will see if we can find our way to the main building. All right, so we're back in the tunnel level, and we're gonna make our way to the main building. Stairwell inside this door. Oh wow, boiler down there. All right, so that's where we came from, so I think we want to go over here. Hear the electrical panel buzzing. So this should go to the main building, if I'm right. So we're underneath the ground right now. We're underneath, there's like a roadway here that cars drive on. We're underneath of it, or like a driveway. Okay, so this should be the main building now. Bathroom. So we just follow the blue arrows? I don't know, guys. D, so this is Ward D. That is so cool, the old kind of painting there. Somebody shattered this door. It's boarded up. Okay. All right, we gotta be really careful in case there's an alarm in here. I don't think there is, but oh wow, look at this room. The bars that they had over that. And I guarantee the door, oh, you can open it from the inside, but it would be locked, of course. Yeah, this is where the patients would be kept. Where's those lawnmower guys? I don't know. There's a whole other ward through there. Somebody smashed a hole. Got this big room. I don't know exactly what this was. Some old wallpaper here. Oh, is that security? Oh, that could be security, guys. I don't know. I'll catch you guys when we find something cool. Yeah, we're in the main building now. This is like your main hallway. This is right in the front. Front windows here. This is kind of where we got to be careful, for sure. Oh yeah, there's a van like right there too, outside that window. Oh wow, that door's shattered. Not much vandalism in here, just a little bit, but look at this, guys. One of these big curved windows out in the front. So this building was built in the 1890s. The outside's very original, like you guys saw, but in here's been altered a bit, but it's still very nice. This window was shattered at one point. Look at that. What do we got across the hall? That's cool. More of these things. Ventilation stuff. So I think the main front door is just down here a little bit. Stairwell. Oh, this room looks cool. Look at the lighting. Do the lights in here work? Oh, no way they do. That's cool. Oh yeah, I think the front door is gonna be over there. Let's go check that out. Look at that light's still on. There's the main front door. Gotta be careful, because if there's an alarm anywhere, it's gonna be here. Let's look at a few of these rooms while we head up. Like, this is cool. Let me get my light on. A little bit dark in here. Look at the old wallpaper. There we go. Cool old wallpaper. Somebody shattered this. Yeah, the outside panel's open and then they smashed the inside one out. They boarded that. So it's definitely quite a few people have busted in through windows and stuff over the years. So what? That light just went on by itself. Asbestos contamination. Oh, jeez, it's almost all contaminated. Yeah, so there is the main front door. Glass is kind of busted on it. Huh. It's crazy how those lights turn on all by themselves. So these would be like offices up here, I assume. Security is right there. I think that's one of the security vans. Or maybe it's the yard maintenance. I don't know. Danger due to no exit. Oh, wow. These are all the patient rooms. Ceiling's gone. Oh, look at that. There's hospital beds down here. These are all patient rooms. Still have one of the hospital beds sitting here in the hallway. Wow. Ceiling's gutted. Audio Video Center. So that's where this room was. That's cool. More hospital beds and stuff here. Very decayed stairwell. Wow, the farther we go down here, the more kind of gutted it is. Hospital bed. Oh wow, look at this. This is gutted right back to the brick. We have these big doors here. I guess for bringing machinery in, but look at all the leaves. Like, this was done years ago. I know that this was done years and years ago. And because originally they were gonna renovate this building. This was probably done 10 years ago. Steel, like, that's all newer. By newer, I mean maybe like 50s or something, but 60s. This is buzzing a lot. Temporary electrical hookup for everything in here. Somebody let me know, is that bad when it's buzzing really loud like that? Oh, that's kind of cool. So we can see in this room here, when this place was originally built, this was a fireplace. See the curved brick there? Because this was built in the 1890s. This is a very, very old building. You can see here all the old brickwork and stuff. Here's one of the bricks. What does that say? Carson. That's really cool. So yeah, it's too bad they stopped this project of restoring this building, because that was the original plan. This place is going to be restored back to, probably not what it looked like originally, but back to a state where it could be used for something, right? But this is cool to see all the old brick walls. I'm sure this just had plaster put right over it. Yeah, you can see it does there. So I guess they're gonna come in maybe with drywall or something, or they're going to. Now I don't think there's really any future for this building. It's just kind of sitting abandoned for now. Maybe at some point they'll restart this project, I don't know. But for now it's completely stopped. But this is cool here, the hospital bed, and then that van is right there. We gotta be careful. This machine, I'm not sure exactly what this is for. Aspirator. Anesthetics, something like that. Huh. But that's cool. All right, let's go find something else interesting. All right, guys, we're gonna make our way upstairs. Newer window here. What's the date on it? 1981. Construction, 3rd floor. Okay. That's basically, well, that's cool, the drawing. So maybe this is the children's ward. Not entirely sure. Well, this is cool because up here you have some of these arched windows. Stuff like that. And then just like the floor below, this was gutted. Like completely gutted. We're not even gonna look at this, guys. It's just brick walls. Ceiling's gutted, but this is still pretty cool. So there's at least another floor above this. There might be a couple more. Oh yeah, this is cool. Again, you have that curved wall with all the windows. That's really neat. Let's look from here and see if we can see security. There's that van parked there. BGIS Technical Systems. I don't think that's security. Oh, there's 2 more floors above us, wow. So this place is very big. Plan there. Duct, it's for a duct. More of those nice curved windows there. So yeah, that was the plan for these ducts. There's the fabric for them. Like, I don't know if they never finished them or they took the fabric and stuff down. I don't know. Old wallpaper there. Still a lot of older features in this place for sure. This room is cool. All right, let's see what else we can find. This is a cool room here with those arched windows. And we got a safe right here, a giant walk-in safe. Still locked, so that could be full of money. No idea, anything could be in there. And guys, take a look at the view as we get to these higher floors. Beautiful, beautiful piece of property. And I can't wait to get all the way to the top. Look at the brickwork and stuff on here. Beautiful. Unfortunately, it's starting to crumble because it's been left abandoned for so long. So these are the offices on the second floor. So let's head up another floor and see what's up there. So we're on the top floor in the offices, went up a couple more floors. So you got your roof access stairs there. More glass blocks. So now we are way up on the top. Still got some paperwork left behind. So yeah, we have an absolutely gorgeous view of the water down there. Unfortunately, there's window screens over all this, but not up here. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, look at that, guys. The roof would be an amazing view, but you'd probably get seen up there. So yeah, it's pretty small, this kind of top floor section. Let's take a look over here. That's cool, very decayed. So I guess we'll kind of work our way down and check out some more stuff kind of in the patient quarters, stuff like that. See what other interesting things we can find in this building. Still a lot to see for sure. So let's go see what we can find. Guys, look at this. We found the room here with all the circular windows. That's so cool. Kind of interesting to see how this place was constructed as well. All the plaster's been stripped. It's kind of weird how they just completely stopped this project. There is an attic above us as well. Pretty cool. Those are the stairs there that go up to the attic. Let's see, do I even want to go up there? Oh, this is cool. It's too bad this stuff is gutted, but I don't know, architecture is amazing. I think that that's very, very cool. Architecture here is very unique. What do we got here? This door must be kept locked, like that's even old. Elevator. Oh, I'm getting cobwebs all over myself. I guess we're going up here, guys. It's literally just an attic. Oh, you can't even walk up here, really. Yeah, it's just an attic. All right, we're going back down. So we're in the very back of the building right now. Big elevator there. That might be for like freight, I'm not sure. Spiral staircase. Huh, where did this go? Huh. That must go to the roof. Oh, that's for the elevator, so we're on like the mechanical floor now. Ooh, another spiral staircase goes up even farther. Ooh, old windows here. This is a nice view here, guys. Look at this. So, this is all abandoned. Those two are abandoned. I don't know if we can get to those. And then that fence there where the cars are, those are active. That's an active mental hospital. But these two here, we might be able to get to them through the tunnels. I don't know, but we've been in all this, the gutted sections down there. So cool. Like just the brickwork and details on these buildings are amazing. It's just diagrams for the heating and whatnot. So the only way to get to here is spiral staircases. Huh. Let's head up that one there and see what's above us. Might go to the roof, I don't know. Look at that view. You can see for miles and miles and miles from up here. We're up so high. I think we're in the attic again. I headed down like 2 floors, now we're back up in the attic. Look at this, this is all covered in like, what even is this stuff? This is like cement board or something. Everything's covered in it, maybe to make it fireproof. There's little walkways all through here. This is just attic space. That's what that noise is. I could hear this vent going. The roof hatch is wide open. That's wide open. Right out onto the roof. Yeah, I'm not going out there. Look at how many people have fallen through this board. Like, you gotta stay on the walkways. I don't get how you step on that stuff. You just go right through it. It's just super thin cement board. All right, guys, I'm gonna make my way down, see what else we can find in the building that we haven't seen yet. Maybe see if we can get to the other buildings. So yeah, I'll meet you guys somewhere when I find something cool. So yeah. All right, guys, we're in the basement right now. I don't think that we can access those other 2 buildings. I think you have to go outside, and I've already tried. They're sealed from outside. But let's see what's down here in the basement. Ceiling's all gutted. All these temporary wires and things that were done years ago. Oh, my lens is fogging up. That's why it looked like that. It's very foggy, kind of misty down here. Usually it's like that in these basements because it's very, very moist, the air. Let's see what's in some of these rooms. That's cool. That light's just barely glowing. Not many lights work in here because most of them have been left on for years and years and they've all burnt out. Wow. Flooding there. Something's beeping down there. Huge basement. Let's see what's over here. What's in here? Fire alarm is trouble. That's running that fan. That's annoying with that beeping. What's this? Dishwasher, this is the kitchen. Even footprints everywhere. Very moist in some areas. You can hear more fans and things running down here. Yeah, that's running. I don't know why. More maintenance stuff in there. This is a giant freezer for potatoes and all of the root vegetables that would be stored in there. Food service vegetable, yeah. Have we been here? No. Not in this room. This is probably the cafeteria. Oh, they're shattered. There's that big elevator. Ceiling's gutted, but very decayed. More mechanical stuff in there. So yeah, pretty cool. So that just about does it for this one. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next adventure. Thanks for watching.